even with warning signs to go slowly.
Sometimes when I'm driving through here, people will honk their horn behind me.
Tampa City Councilman Bill Carlson says speeding through school zones remains a serious issue.
You need to understand that kids could be crossing here and families could be crossing, sometimes with disabilities, sometimes little kids. You never know what's going to happen.
Soon, the city of Tampa plans to install 18 new cameras to catch drivers speeding through school zones. City records say a recent study from their camera contractor Red Speed found these locations averaged between 200 and 3,000 speeding violations a day, depending on the location.
Well, it'll slow everybody down. You know, people that didn't agree with the red light cameras, they've reduced our crashes. And what I say to everyone too is that as you're driving down the street and the light turns yellow, for most people your first thought is there one of those cameras here?
But there are some concerns that cameras alone won't slow down speeders.
The idea is if somebody gets a ticket driving through, they're going to get a ticket, but they still drove through too quickly and they put somebody at danger.
It's why Carlson is calling for a more comprehensive approach to school zone safety.
The city is projecting a $10 million surplus in the first year that these cameras are online. So instead of making it just punitive, I'd like to make sure that there are bigger signs, flashing signs, ideally elevated crosswalks for kids to cross. Better markings. One of the proposals that has been used in other cities to have a flashing triangle farther away so people see it.
Investigates tracked state data that shows for the 2026 fiscal year, cities and counties across Florida generated nearly $16 million from school zone cameras. Hillsborough County came in second, only behind Miami-Dade County, bringing in $1.7 million from last July through April 2026.
Do you think this is a cash grab for the city?
I don't know, we're going to see with the discussion on Thursday.
Mayor Castor says the answer is no.
That's a shame that people look at it in that way. I would say that if the flashing lights and the markings in the street and the fact that you're going by a school during school hours doesn't get your attention, then a citation, a $100 citation that comes in the mail will get your attention.
We need a solution that's more than just giving people fines. Our goal should be that we don't collect any fines, because if we tell people that there's a school zone, people should slow down. And if they slow down before they get there, we won't have any tickets and people won't have to worry about paying them.
Mayor Castor says you'll only get a ticket if you're caught driving more than 10 miles over the speed limit. Tampa City Council is set to have a full discussion on the issue at tomorrow's meeting. Emerald Morrow, 10 Investigates.